This video will give you some powerful questions to ask at interview. One really powerful question to ask at interview is, what was the last piece of negative feedback you received on a piece of work you did? Now this is a great question to ask, as it really tests to see how truthful the candidate is. When they give you the answer, you really want to probe, and you really want to probe to see how did they react to that negative feedback. Were they someone who threw their toys out the pram? Were they someone who went away and really thought about what they did? By probing into the answer will give you a really good measure as to the candidate themselves. Another powerful question to ask is, what did your manager say about you in your last performance review? You want to understand what are their development areas and where are they up to with those development points. When you're listening to the answer, it's really important to look at the body language, look at the facial expression. Are they maintaining good eye contact, or how are they really feeling? If they're flinching and looking away, I would suggest they might not be being as truthful as you want them to be. Another question you can ask, which will give you a powerful result, is what was the most significant challenge in your current job at present? It's really good to see what does test them and how they reacted to that challenge. So again, by asking a lot of probing questions and carefully listening to the answer, you'll get a really good understanding of the ability of the candidate. Another powerful question is to ask, what was the last time that you didn't hit an important goal? So you want to see when was the last time they didn't hit a goal, how do they feel about it, what would they do differently next time? And you also really want to understand, are they someone who learns from their mistakes? So have they been reflective and have they acted and changed what they did? So I think the ability to learn and change is really important in today's market. So if they can demonstrate that, then they'll be a great fit for your organisation. Another powerful interview question is, what trait would your best friend want to change about you? This is a good question because it actually goes more into your personal life. So it may be, for example, that you're always late, but you're not going to ever admit that as a development point at work. So it goes into the more human element, but it gives you an understanding of what they are actually like as a person. I would suggest you follow up with questions such as, what would you do differently next time? What action did you take once you heard of the result? How did you feel about the result? Really understand what they did, how they thought. For more information, go to the Richard Lloyd website, and on the employer page, you'll find this information in the Hiring Manager Toolkit.